What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike.
You already know it's Dave.
And you're watching MDTV. As always, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell so every time we make a video,
you will be notified. And go down to the thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button, go down to the comment section and leave feedback on this video.
Give us a like and comment down below because it helps us grow and we really appreciate it. We're on to episode 63. This is season 4, episode 4. It is titled From One Hand to Another. Last episode we learned about Reiner's past.
Yeah, or what he was doing it for.
Right, exactly. His motivations. And we got some more perspective on some of the things that happened earlier in the show.
Exactly.
Let's find out what happens in episode 4 right now.
Falco, where are you headed this late?
Falco, could you do me a favor?
Sure. What do you need? Guess this is to your family?
Yeah, just letting them know that I'm here and that I'm all right.
Bro, that's Aaron, dog. I think
the voice sounds the same. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
From one hand to another.
You're right. I think
it's Aaron, bro. It's Aaron. It's Aaron.
I don't want to say it is now.
It sounds just like him.
It does. It does. But his leg is gone.
They do experiments.
That is true. They'd be doing experiments.
They do experiments, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hey, why all the commotion?
The Tybur family just arrived. Looks like all of them.
Oh, shit.
Hey, excuse me?
All of them.
I'm Willie, head of the Tyburs. It's a pleasure.
They're Eldian, but they're treated
differently.
Like royalty.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an honor to shake this Eldian's hand.
Yeah.
Now then, someone among us wields the Warhammer.
It's the nun. Why'd you be the nun? Nah? Too old? Right, he would have died already.
Yeah.
The 13 years. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't give it to someone who's old.
No.
Can't be him. The little kid's too young, in my opinion. They wouldn't, they can't train a little kid.
That's true.
And then the mom is looking after the kid.
Yeah, she's too old.
So it can't be her.
No.
The nun is pretty old too, so the same rules kind of apply, right? Like, why would you give it to the nun?
Nah, you wouldn't give it to the nun.
Kids?
Nah, like you said, they're too young.
Too young. And it wouldn't be the maid either. It could throw you off and be like, yo, it's the maid.
It's the maid. It might be the maid because she's young enough, but also old enough to take on the responsibility of that Titan.
What about her?
That looks like his wife.
That's his wife?
Yeah. That could be her too. That may not be his wife, but
that's true. I mean, she would have to die before he does.
Exactly.
And then he looks back in the mirror. What if it's the guard right here?
Why would they trust that to a guard?
I don't know.
I'm told that you've been working to reinstate conscription among Marleyan citizens.
But if I had the ear of the man controlling Marley from the shadows, I would tell him it's too late.
Marley is under the Tybur family's influence.
I was just gonna say
we
that.
did not set Marley on this path of militarism.
Damn.
We intend to reveal everything to the world during the main event of the festival. Theo McGath, I ask you to take my hand and work at my side.
So what the fuck just happened there?
He wants to reveal the secrets to everyone.
The secrets of the country? He said, so we now know that Marley is under the control of them, the Tybur family.
Of course.
Makes more sense.
On why they're treated the way they are. Treated like royalty.
Not only that, but it makes more sense as to why they're allowed to do what they're doing to the other Eldians.
With the Eldians, yes.
Good morning, Puck.
Oh, shit. She was face down, ass up, and he didn't know what to do.
I guess this just feels more natural to me. Sorry if I scared you.
We'll need control of that southern wharf.
Then we should come from the south.
I was just sharing information that I thought you might find useful, sir.
I don't know why we let an Eldian talk in the first place.
The smartest idea is to use that big ass plane that they got, fly it over the middle of that bitch, and all turn into Titans and just smash through. That would be the smartest plan. But I don't think they're thinking that far ahead.
Yeah, But then again, they don't know how far they've advanced.
Exactly.
Remember, they now have control of Annie and the Colossal.
Yeah.
Now, we still haven't seen what's up with Annie.
Yeah.
The last we saw, she was encased in that crystal.
He's winning. Falco just passed Gabi.
I mean, Gabi's so far ahead of him. Did you see how he took off on that last strike?
It sounds like maybe you're gonna be the next armor.
There's no point in trying to beat me now. It's
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Fucking Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
Yeah. She does.
Right?
She does.
your
That's
brother's
it.
inheriting the beast, so you and your family will be made honorary Marleyans no matter what you do. You know that, so why try so hard?
Couldn't get through to her.
I hate listening to her voice.
What's your
Huh?
problem? Hey,
I hate listening to her voice.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with giving a hero due praise.
There wouldn't be, except getting praised by someone like you is bad luck. Eat up, okay? I want you to get big
Damn,
and
they got
strong
mad
like
bread.
those cheap-
It seems like a whole different kind of show right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
They say leaders are gonna come from all over the world, and by the time this festival is over, they're all gonna be on our side.
My family came from a foreign internment zone. It was awful.
Well, that's all the more reason why we have to do something.
So other countries have internment zones too. Okay.
Nice to know.
Smile! I know how badly you want to be right, but right now, you can't be. Help prove yourself wrong or we're all screwed.
Is such a large-scale demolition necessary?
Much of the structure is decayed beyond repair.
Is such a large-scale demolition necessary? And then he said much of the structure is damaged beyond repair. What if he's no fucking way. Okay, so they're having this festival in the internment zone.
Mm-hmm.
And leaders from all over the world are meeting in the internment zone. So what if, like, it's a setup?
They go there and everything starts collapsing on them. And,
Exactly.
And they start dying and shit.
Exactly. And that's why he said such a large-scale demolition.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, well, a lot of the structure of the internment zone is damaged beyond repair.
This nation isn't mine, though. It belongs to the people, Marleyan and Albion. Now that I have the wheel, I can see why no one's tried to turn it before. By sheer chance, I happen to be the man that fate turned to.
What the hell are they talking about? He just starts shaking.
Let's notice that he said Marley is a country of the people, both Marleyan and
Albion.
Correct. So is he trying to, like, reestablish
Or
unify them
in some way?
Then he said the wheel was too heavy. I see why nobody's tried to turn it.
Is he talking about the Titan?
I think leading into that thought we just had about unifying the people, maybe that's what he's referring to. That's hard as fuck to do.
Yeah.
So I can't turn. It's hard for me to turn that wheel, but fate has it that I'm the one that has to do it.
Honestly, I doubt I'll catch up to Gabi, no matter how hard I push myself. That glove.
A baseball
Did your family
glove.
send it to you?
They thought it would make hospital life less boring. I'm going back to my hometown.
Glad to hear it.
Can we please find out if that's fucking Aaron or not?
We need to find out if
That's driving
Aaron.
me insane on the inside.
It sounds like him. It looks like him. And then the fact that he said after the festival, I'm going back to my hometown. Where's your hometown?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You talking about Shigajina?
Right. Let's not forget that when they have the Titan power, they die in 13 years.
Yeah.
When Aaron got the Titan power, when he first turned into a Titan, it was 5 years after.
Yeah.
So that was 8 years. Then 4 months passed after that from then to the fight in Shiganshina. So if 4 years pass from the end of last season to now, that means Aaron only has about 4 or 5 more years to live. Because somebody in the comments said that they age more rapidly when they have that.
Yeah.
So I kind of think of it kind of like doggy years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sort of, yeah.
So maybe that's why he looks as old as he does.
As he does now. Yeah.
Right.
But is that him?
I think it is, bro.
It has to be.
I say all of that because I do think it's him.
I've been focused on that leg, bro. That leg ain't growing back. Unless, like you said, unless they're experimenting with some other shit.
My name's Jaeger. I'm an internment zone physician. I like to come out here and drink tea from time to time.
Jaeger.
Is
His
he
name
a friend?
Is Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Is that?
That's his fucking grandfather.
Grisha
Jaeger, Aaron Jaeger. The only other Jaeger that I could think of that's older would be Grisha's dad, which is Aaron's grandfather.
Yeah.
And he has a red fucking armband.
If that's Aaron, he's sitting next to his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And now his brother has been chosen to inherit the Beast Titan, which means the Grice family is finally safe again.
The Grice family?
The Grice family. His brother.
So that means that's their family.
Yeah.
The kid's family. The
kid's
Grice
family.
family.
Yeah, the Grice family.
But what did he say about his uncle? Did you catch that?
Thought that boy's uncle was a leading member. Marley sends captured restorationists straight to paradise.
His uncle was a leading member
of the Eldian Restorationist.
That was the same thing that his dad was in.
Aaron's dad.
Aaron's dad.
Right.
If that's Aaron.
Right. So the Eldian Restoration was the group that they were doing behind the scenes with the owl.
Yeah.
And he said that boy's uncle
was the leader of it.
Was the leading member of it. So who is that? Is he talking about
the owl?
That's what I was just going to say. Is he talking about Aaron's dad or is he talking about the owl? Because if he's talking about Aaron's dad and he's referring to Aaron's dad as that kid's uncle, then that obviously means that that kid and Aaron are cousins. Okay, so if it's the owl, then it's completely different.
Yeah.
But no, the owl can't be the owl. They never found out anything about the owl because Grisha ate the owl.
Yeah.
So if he's their uncle, that means that Grisha has to have a sibling.
A sister or a brother.
Well, he did have a sister and she died. Did they have another kid?
Zeke.
No. Grisha's parents.
Grisha's parents. I don't know if they.
No, they never mentioned them having another kid.
No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why would he just bring up a conversation about that?
Right.
That you'll stop asking that young man to run errands for you. The Grice family's efforts will have been for nothing if people begin to suspect him of something illicit.
You have regrets about your own family?
I'm filled with them, even now.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Sorry about this. I only looked away for a moment.
So he's a patient. He's
Wow.
not a doctor.
I was under the impression that he was a doctor there.
Actual doctor there. No, he's a patient.
Patient. He's basically in a nursing home.
Yeah.
The more we sit in this, the more I'm confident that's Aaron. Why the fuck would they be telling this to some random ass hobo?
Exactly.
Eldian. It's gotta be Aaron. Information available for public disclosure. Tybur family. A family of nobles that revolted against Eldia in the Great Titan War 100 years ago. They joined hands with the Marleyan heroes, Helos, to overcome the Eldian Empire and bring an end to the war. As nobles who have long possessed the Warhammer Titan, they have guided Marley for many years and hold significant influence both domestically and abroad. Currently, the fuck?
Currently.
Willie Tybur is the head of the family.
They're starting to leave dirty dishes. Get them!
Yes.
They're letting some filthy blood carry our plates.
No wonder the food here reeks.
But I spilled wine on my kimono and was just asking this boy for assistance. Thank you, young man.
So some of these people actually care about these people. She saved his life because they would have made him pay for hell. Every character that pops up that has something to say about something, especially that in depth,
is important.
That woman's probably an Easterner from Hizuru.
An Easterner.
Let me bid you a warm welcome and offer my thanks to you all for traveling so far. Yesterday's enemy is today's enemy. Pardon. Join me for a toast. Cheers to everlasting peace.
Such a refined joke. You've been invited to join me tomorrow in the Liberio internment zone. It is home to a people whose blood runs through my own veins. Would the world not be better if Titans ceased to exist? There is but one answer to the Eldian question.
To the playwrights and the witnesses of history.
What the fuck? He said, wouldn't the world be better if Titans ceased to exist? Man, I hate a traitor ass bitch. What we read in the halfway mark, that's how the Marleys gained control of 7 of the 9 Titans. I always questioned that. I was like, how the fuck could they have gained control of the Titans? It's because one of the Titans betrayed the Eldian race, betrayed the Eldian Empire.
The Tybur family is that one Titan.
Exactly. That's why they're treated like royalty. That's why they run Marley.
What the hell?
And they opened up a bunch of food stalls! Here, try this!
It's the best thing I've ever tasted!
Let's go!
Damn, that looked good.
Pizza.
Feels strange. As if the world is about to change in a big way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're about to fucking eradicate all of your asses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he wants to do. He wants to destroy all the Eldians
All
in the internment
yeah.
zone. Hence, the large-scale demolition.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
That's crazy.
That is it, man. Wasn't much to
To
really
go off
dissect.
of.
The only
Yeah.
thing that was really interesting in this episode was the conversation with Aaron. Well,
who we believe to be is Aaron.
The hobo.
And the hobo, we're going to call him Hobo Aaron.
That's what I was just going to say. Hobo Aaron and his grandfather.
And his grandfather, exactly.
I cannot believe. But he said
I thought he was
the doctor there.
The doctor
Yeah.
there, because it was, said doctor. I'm Dr. Yeager.
I just cannot believe that he said the boy's uncle was the leader of that Eldian restoration group.
So there were two guys, and the other guy that was basically by Grisha's side, he was the one that told Grisha to join. So I'm guessing that he's talking about him and not Grisha so much, because Grisha's sister did die.
Yeah.
And I don't think that he had any more siblings.
Right.
So
unless he had one that we did not know about.
Exactly. But so how could he be the uncle?
Right.
We can take into consideration that he could be talking about the owl, but they didn't know about the owl.
They didn't know about the owl, and Grisha ate the owl.
Exactly. So who else is left? Grisha's right-hand guy.
Which was the guy that was pushed over the wall as well.
Yeah, he was. But he was sent to paradise with his family.
He did have blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he did have blue eyes, and he did
Right.
look like the kid.
He did have blonde hair just like the kid. Okay. That does make more sense. So I could see that being true, potentially. It makes sense what you're saying. The right-hand guy, the patriot, the guy who had the mark on his fucking body. He had blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he was one of the leaders.
One of the leaders, exactly.
Right. So, okay. That makes more sense.
Because Grisha lost his sister, so...
There's no way he could be someone's uncle.
Exactly.
Okay. That does make sense. Let us know in the comments below if we're on the right track. At first we thought it was Grisha, but now we're thinking it was whoever the guy was.
His name.
Yeah, with the blonde hair who came up to Grisha and said, look at this mark. It means it's the mark of a patriot.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it was him, let us know down below in the comments. We would really appreciate your help. This episode wasn't... So I'm going to be honest. I hate episodes that are silly and foolish like this one. Obviously, we know that it was following the vibe of the kids and all that, but that doesn't keep me interested. What keeps me interested is the mystery machine. Not knowing things.
Not knowing what's going on and trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Exactly. That's what keeps me interested. The guessing game is what keeps me interested. So I was a little bored during this episode, except for when two things. Again, the conversation between Aaron and Hobo Aaron and his dad and his grandfather. and the conversation that Tybur had with the commander, who is now the general of the army.
Yeah.
So they're plotting something too, and I think they want to kill all the Eldians. That's why they're giving them a festival with this, you know, this
Grand
amazing day.
scheme.
Exactly.
Everybody's
give them one final.
Give them one final hoorah and
yep.
Wipe everything out, and
Exactly.
just control all the Titans.
Right. That's what I think. That's what I think. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comments. This was episode 63. We will be back with episode 64, so stay tuned. And until next time, peace.